So we are going to have a new racing game that is going to be coming out in November, specifically November 25th. It is going to be Project Motor Racing. This game is going to feature over 70 iconic cars and 50 years of glory. And yes, I am going to show a picture of this. 10 plus definitive race classes, adaptive weather conditions with true to track tech, 28 global layouts, mods on console and PC, career mode, and ranked online. And if you are wondering, the background footage you are going to see is the trailer that they did end up showing on their YouTube channel, guys. And we'll have the link to this video in the description below if you are looking to watch this and go through some stuff there. But I gotta admit, this is looking really awesome. You will see in the video as well that there's going to be 18 scan locations. And I gotta admit, this game is looking pretty dang interesting. Now, I do understand that not everybody is going to be into sim games. I have been playing a lot more of them myself, specifically Gran Turismo 7. I did play a lot of Drive Club and stuff like that, which I do understand they're different. But, you know, still track focused. We also have Project Cars and all that. So seeing a brand new racing game coming out like this, guys, does honestly get me excited. And I do feel like it is going to be a nice change, or at least having a new racing game come out is probably always going to be something people are looking for. There is going to be crossplay on top of that and ranked play, which I'm honestly excited for. I feel like the ranked game mode in a racing game honestly sounds very fun, as most of the games right now really do not have a full-on ranked mode. I'm excited to really mess with this and see how it goes and stuff like that. On top of that, guys, one thing that gets me massively excited for this game is you probably did end up seeing in that screenshot that yes, we are going to have mods for PC and console, bro. This is something I've actually been really looking for in one of these games. I do understand that we are probably going to have a lot of racing games nowadays that might have mods specifically on PC. We all do know that the new Assetto Corsa has mods, but apparently it's going to be different than the first game. We're also going to know that other games have mods. One of my favorites is going to be SnowRunner, and that was something I thought about with Project Motor Racing. Maybe they will follow that path. If you are wondering, all you have to do on SnowRunner is to basically put in your email, and you can go into the mod menu and pick vehicles that you want to use. You can download them and then go mess around with them in the game. I wonder if that's how they're going to do it in this game. And to be honest, seeing that mods are going to be on PC and console is awesome. And this is something I feel like a lot of games could probably benefit from, guys. Like, imagine Need for Speed or something having a mod thing that was in the game. I do understand there's probably like a lot of technical things with this, with licensing and other stuff, but I gotta admit, this is going to be a very cool thing. In fact, this was one of the first things that stood out to me when I did end up seeing this game and watching the trailer. I went, wait a second, bro, mods on PC and console, that's awesome. Then on top of that, I was like, yo, we're also going to have a single player mode. We have ranked online. It's also going to be crossplay. There's going to be around 70 something cars in it, and on top of that, guys, we're obviously going to have mods, so expect more vehicles to come out and stuff. But I gotta admit, with me playing a lot of Gran Turismo recently and also jumping on something like Drive Club a bit, I'm also thinking about getting Project Cars, which I really think that might actually be a good idea. But the reason why I bring up Project Cars, a lot of people are mentioning that this is basically the Project Cars that we never did end up getting. In fact, one of the comments here, which I will show you guys a screenshot, somebody said, wait, they use the Project Cars trailer music. Is this the same composer back for this game too? Project Cars Motor Racing did end up commenting back and said absolutely. He was the first employee hired by our CEO before we worked on GTR more than 20 years ago. So right there alone, I would say a lot of people are probably going to read through some of these comments and go, man, this is going to be awesome. I've loved Project Cars, and well, this game really is going to feel like something that we should have gotten, and I feel like a lot of people are going to be excited for it. If you are wondering, I'm not going to play the trailer music in the background because of copyright, but if you guys again want to see it, go into the link in the description below and check out the actual video. To be honest, I was watching it. I probably watched this trailer maybe like 15 times already because it does look dope. And to be honest, I'm also excited to see a brand new racing game coming out, specifically on the sim side of things. I feel like it is going to be a fun game. And to be honest though, part of that is probably me being excited to see a brand new racing game, at least on the sim side of things. I'm also interested to see how this game handles on a controller. Besides all of that though, I am curious to know your thoughts on this in the comments below. I gotta admit, watching this trailer and seeing that we're going to have ranked online, we're going to have PC and console mod support, I feel like a lot of people are definitely going to get excited for this game, especially because I feel like many players might be looking for another sim type of game, and this is pretty much going to be one of the only new ones that we're going to have at the moment, and so far, it's looking pretty dang awesome.